Take a look. Mine's great. Yep. Hard. Hard, Jason. Come on. Come on. Bite it. Good job. Good sweep.
I believe they measure every time.
I think so. I think it contributes to who has the hammer in a tiebreaker.
Thanks, guys. Good game. Good luck. Good curling, pal. Curling, bud. Curling, bud.
Furniture, and today we are delivering beds for the Hope to Dream event.
And thank you to Ashley Home Store for your donation to my family. We appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Echo. Thank you, Ashley Home Store, for letting me have a good night's sleep.
Versus Team Tolley from hometown Penticton, BC. My name is Sherry Burkilo Diaz, and sitting next to me is Chris Collins. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Sherry.
How are you doing tonight?
I am fantastic. I am looking forward to watching an excellent curling game with these two teams both sitting at 1 and 2. It should be an entertaining matchup.
It absolutely will be. So each team has had a chance to practice and did a draw to the button to determine who has hammer. Team Tolley won that toss, so you'll see Team Tolley shooting the blue rocks and having hammer this end. Introducing you to the teams, we have Team Cotter, skipped by Jim Cotter of Vernon. Third is Steve Laycock. Second, Tyrell Griffith, and lead Rick Sawatsky.
And facing them is Team Tolley from Penticton, BC, skipped by Matthew Tolley. Third, throwing fourth stones, is Adam Cheka. Second is Jason Laurence, and lead is Cam Watt.
This will be an exciting game. I'm sure we'll have a lot of crowd making a lot of noise.
Oh yeah, with the hometown teams, both BC teams, and one local Penticton team, we've got a packed house here at the curling rink, and I'm sure they will be on their feet for much of this game.
Okay, yep. Clean. Clean.
Nice shot, Cam, to get things started. Wanted to let you know about some of the other games that we are keeping an eye on, and we'll keep you updated throughout the game. We have Blandford versus Gale on sheet A, Botcher versus Gunlickson on sheet B, Epping versus Patterson on sheet D, Barry versus Gwinnard on sheet E, and Virtue versus Thomas on sheet F. Things are really starting to heat up here in Penticton.
It might be cold on the ice, but it's definitely warm up here.
It really is.
And on our feature game, it looks like Cotter is trying to play the hit and a small flop right behind the guard, and he'll stick it right there.
No, let's do this. Just board. Close, clean, yep. Clean, clean, clean. Oh, 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 oh. Cam. Hard. Hard. Why? Yeah, no. Not really. Not hurting us. The blanket's okay. One off.
Steve Laycock is a new addition to the Team Cotter this year.
Indeed he is. Coming from Saskatchewan, he looks to add just another dynamic, another dimension to Team Cotter that hopefully for them, will propel them to the Brier, which they unfortunately missed out on last year.
Mm-hmm. Just playing a little hitting game here, keeping the house nice and clean.
Yeah, that's a nice idea, Sherry, in the first end. It gets both teams settled into the game, lets the skips read the ice, and keeps it nice and wide open. Goal here for Team Tolley would be to play for a blank.
Clean, yep. Clean, oh, clean. Good boy, good throw. Hit it again.
That's a really nice curling shot from Steve Laycock. He executed the roll behind the guard really nicely, and that complicates things for Matt Tolley. So no longer can they hit. They now have to try and play in front of it and maybe perhaps set up a deuce that way.
I think so.
Really nice. Update on sheet F. We already have a blank end. First end's already over. That was Team Virtue versus Thomas.
Line's fine. Line's fine. Room. Line's good. Room.
Nice little roll in there for Shot Rock.
Great shot by Matt Tolley. He keeps the red in play. He does not move it very far, and that makes the blue impossible or very difficult to remove.
If we could just hit and keep it clean, it's not the end of the world. No, on yours.
Another excellent shot by Steve Laycock there, being swept
shot,
by
Adam?
with Tyrell Griffith and Rick Sawatsky in the front end.
Good shot. Same weight, yeah. Give me same ice, Adam. think it'll be a little quicker. Okay, then goal line. Goal line, yep. Hard, yep. 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 Yep.
And there's Matt Tolley's second shot at third. His goal there, he's creating a little bit more space.
Right.
So with the hammer, he's trying to create the space to get 2 counters in there to try and score 2 points, to get some of those rocks a little bit further away from the button.
Yeah, we just knew at the beginning. Well, the base was down, so they went hard at the beginning.
We needed less line.
Yo, yeah, I was just gonna throw the. Oh, okay.
As Jim comes down to make his first shot of the game. Little update for you on sheet D was a blank end with Epping and Patterson.
It's pretty good. What'd you get on my draw?
Also sheet A, Blandford versus Giel, resulted in a blank end first end.
Nice throw there from Jim Cotter, gets the little roll right in behind the guard, and he is currently sitting 2.
I was pretty pausey, so just careful, hey?
So we've had blank ends on sheet D, E, and F, first end, as well as A. Adam Cheka's first rock of the game.
Where is it? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, stay close. 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 Where is it? Yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep. Hard, 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 hard.
Sweepers on that a little bit, just to see if they can get that rock to curl a little bit more.
And he just gets about half the rock and rolls off to the open side, and not quite a perfect shot from Cheka, because that will leave an opportunity for Cotter to either play a guard or to really put on the pressure and stick another rock right on the button, and that'll be really difficult for Cheka to remove.
I think I'm going to aim for the shorter side. Okay. Yeah. If the weight's there and we got lines.
Looks like a decision has been made. They'd like to put a rock up in the full 8, preventing Tolley from coming in to the button.
We're sitting 2 now. Just like top 12 there. If we have a good line and the weights there, we can, you know, go full 4, but. Okay. 305? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I'll throw it to be like a guard. Yeah. You can go. Yep. Keep it up there. Keep it up there. good, 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 good.
And it looks like Cotter's going to come up a little bit light. The sweepers couldn't quite carry it far enough. So it does leave the opportunity open for Cheka to try and hang one of his blue rocks right on the side of the button for a score of 1.
Foot over would have been ideal.
Or you could draw and get one. Probably. Just getting that guard, it'll shoot from here. No, no. This is a draw, bud.
They were telling me 3:3:05 for my draw. Like, wow, that's the fastest it's been. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be pretty light on this. Anywhere
It's a draw of the button.
Right? Over curl the hair.
It's gonna curl.
Adam settles into the hack. For the last rock of the end.
Line's good, yep.
With hammer
Yep.
facing 2
Yep.
red Jim Cotter stones.
Yep. 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 Hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
Actually curled a bit, eh?
And he'll just wreck
Gas.
on the guard. And they're going to take a second look here just to make sure.
This curling,
2
man.
reds.
And it looks like it is 2 reds for Jim Cotter. So heading into the second end, the score is Jim Cotter 2, Matt Tolley 0, and Cotter will have the hammer.
Good relax. Trust the ice. Trust the ice. Yeah, you want to ice like edge of 4, like.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Sorry,
Down to the button.
pardon me. Matt Tolley will have the hammer in the second end.
That was the ice we taking practice. Why would you think it would be that?
We're just waiting on the last rock to be thrown here in on sheet B. So I can give you an update on that sheet as well.
So let's just calm down and keep doing what we're doing, okay? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Line's not bad. Line's good. Line's really good. 12-4.
So as we get started here on this second end of the game, I would just like to send a big shout out to our platinum sponsor, Ashley Home Store. Thank you so much for coming on board with us and supporting the Penticton Curling Club and making this such an awesome event for both spectators and athletes alike. What a great opportunity for not only our club, but for these guys as well to gain some more points in the World Curling Tour.
Oh, for sure, Sherry. And not only for these curlers, but for the spectators and the locals here in Penticton. It's not very often a city of this size gets to host an event like this, and we do
Line's
recognize
good.
Ashley
Line's
Home
good.
Store as a big player
Line's good.
in
Rue.
bringing
Wait.
this event
Rue,
to
Rue.
our town.
Okay, keep going. Yep, Jason.
2, 3, 4.
Yep. Good throw, 16. Good throw.
Quick update for you for Sheet B, Botchers versus Gunlickson. Botcher took 4 points in that first end, so 4-0 for Botcher. To lead off the game.
Just tight. Line's good. Line's good. Knee over curl. Line's really good.
You like here?
Line's good. Whoa, Jason. Jason. Line's good. Line's good. Yep. Line. Yep. Line. Yep. Line. Hard. 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 Keep going. Line's great. Go,
Well, the
go, go,
sweepers
go, go.
are working really hard to keep that rock from racking on the guard. They did a great job.
That was a great job there.
You like this?
And now Jim Cotter's looking to draw behind, and it may be because of the new 5-rock rule that they're bringing into the WCT this year. This is the 5th rock of the end, and because of that, he is not allowed to hit the corner guard. Rather, he's choosing to draw behind.
Lean it. Right, right. Whoa. Okay, go back. Yep, yep. Back here. Okay, whoa, whoa. Yep, yep.
Rock's looking a little heavier than they were hoping for, so they're going to just pull it back as far as they can.
And it
Still a
stops
great
just
line.
in the back of the forefoot, and it does leave Cotter sitting 2 without the hammer here in the second end.
Just off nose on this side. Oh, you want to do this turn? Firm. Whoa, whoa. Okay, yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Roll away, roll away,
Time to
roll
get
away.
moving some of those guards.
Good throw.
And that's a nice shot by Jason Laurence. He rolls over and creates a corner guard, which is another opportunity, maybe for use later by Team Tolley. And now that Cotter has the opportunity, he wastes no time getting up there to peel off some of these blue corner guards.
Sticks around as a biter, but he does peel off that guard.
Want to just go here? Play normal.
Now Tolley's taking the opportunity to clear out some of the mess that's facing him right here on the center line with second Jason Laurence's second stone. And while he throws this, I'm going to give a shout out to his parents watching from Calgary,
Yep.
Alberta.
Whoa,
We wish you were
whoa.
here
Yep.
watching with us in person,
Yep.
but we hope you enjoy our live
Hard.
stream nonetheless.
Hard. Whoa, whoa,
Very
whoa,
nice.
whoa, whoa. Yep, yep, yep. Whoa, yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And he makes the double.
Oh,
Very
that one
nice
throw a lot more
throw.
in his first one.
Awesome throw by Jason.
Surprised how much
Jason
that one throw.
Laurence rolls a little bit off the center line and clears both of the red Cotter stones.
I know, and that one curled.
Turn do you want?
Everyone good? Good? Let's go.
Second end finishes on sheet A, Blandford versus Giel with another blank. Score is still tied at 0.
Clean. Yes! Gotta go to hit it. Hard to hit it.
Nice throw.
just a
That's
tick
weird,
and a
your,
little bit of an
first full
overcurl
hour
there from
curled a lot
Team
more.
Cotter. So this does open the door for Matt Tolley at third to put another rock in play and put a little bit of pressure on Jim Cotter.
Come around the corner guard. You think it's going to be heavier down the center path, or is yours is 14 and a half? Your come around. I'll try and show 15.
Room, room, room. Yep. Room.
And it stops just in time in front of the tee line. So after Matt Tolley's first stone, Team Tolley is sitting 3 here with the hammer in the second
I
hand.
felt like I was like sliding and stop in the middle of the thing, so like. That was weird. Really quiet.
No. Yep.
Laycock trying to get the roll there, but hits it dead on the nose, and it looks like Matt Tolley
Away
is
go,
going
turn.
to try and make a play on it and put some more rocks behind cover.
Normal, eh?
Clean.
Whoa. Totally, yep. Yep. Whoa.
And just like that, another one straight on the nose.
Curling.
And now it opens the door for Jim Cotter to throw a double takeout on those 2 blues on the left-hand side of the sheet.
Tricky missed shot for Team Epping. It was they were able to take up a point, but they did miss multiple end.
Oh, at least he made the come around.
Yep. Oh. Yep. Oh. Yep. Yep.
Beautiful shot from Jim Cotter there. Kills both the stones and sits around, hangs on in the 12-foot for shot rock.
Normal. I don't know, right? It's curling a little bit.
Did it hit somebody just now too? Saved it for
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Tricky shot out there on the outer rings. Tough to stick around.
No, those are some tough shots when you play way out in the wings, especially early in the game, because sometimes the skips aren't totally sure on what ice to call. Oh-ho! Little slip and a misstep from Jim Cotter, but it looks like he's okay with a smile on his face.
Blank end wouldn't be bad here, or do you think they're going to take a, oh, it's not last rock.
No, with the team Tolley and Adam Cheka throwing last rock here in this end, Cotter's hoping for the hit, and a really nice situation would be the inside roll to force Tolley to 1, but I don't think either team would complain about a blank end here.
Shot.
And a very nice roll from Jim Cotter there with his final stone of the end. So Cheka's met with a bit of a challenge here for his last. And looking from that opposite
right
end view, it is going to be a tough shot to get that one out for the blank end.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Gotta get past this guard.
Whoa. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Rushers are working hard to get it by the guard, and they just tick it, and it will be another steal for Team Cotter. So now at the end of the second end, it's Team Cotter 3, Team Tolley 0, and going into the third, Team Tolley will once again have the hammer.
Each of the teams out here this weekend gets sponsored by or featured by a specific sponsor. So Team Cotter is featured by the Penticton Herald, and Team Tolley featured by Cascade Casino right next door to us here at the Penticton Curling Club.
Away. What did we end up doing? Nosing. No, it was out there. Or you were
Update for you on sheet E. Guinard leads Barry 1-0. And Thomas leads Virtue 2-0 in the third end.
Yeah. No, slowly, guys. Yep. Give us opportunities. Let's go.
And Matt Tolley's going with another corner guard here in the third end with the hopes to set up some offense to try and generate a deuce here.
Halfway, looks good, I think so.
Yep. Yes. Yep.
Hard. It's like picking. Oh, I know. Picked, I think.
What a great group of staff and management and volunteers that we have here at the Penticton Curling Club to pull off an event such as this.
Oh, for sure, Sherry. There are so many faces and volunteers behind the scenes that just don't get enough credit. It's not just the one 4-day event. There's many weeks and months and almost years of planning that goes ahead, and hundreds of hours put forward by several individuals to pull off such a successful event like this.
You want to throw another one over here? Go like this.
And here's lead Cam Watt throwing another corner guard for Team Tolley.
Oh, Adam. Line's good. Whoa, 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 it's all there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, yep. Hard. Hard. Yep, hard. Yep, hard. Hard. Good throw, bud.
And this is perhaps another instance of the new 5-rock rule coming into effect, because Cotter still, with the second's first stone at the end, cannot hit those 2 corner guards off on the right-hand corner of your screen. He's electing to play another shot to the center line to try and keep the pressure on Team Tolley.
Yep.
Gunlickson facing many points against Botcher, who's already up by 4, manages to take a point in that end of that second end.
What do you like here?
And Team Cotter with the overcurl there opens up an interesting situation for Tolley, so he's got a couple options here, and it looks like he's going to go with... What do you think, Sherry? Is he playing the draw?
This.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Just draw. Draw.
Little update for you on sheet A. Blandford versus Gill, 3 blank ends in a row. Going into the 4th end with a score of 0.
Line's good. Line's good. Keep it clean. Roof. Can't, out him. Ricochet, that's fine. Yep. Line's great. Whoa. Yep. Good throw.
Stopping just behind the T line there, the shot by Jason Laurence, but it does bury really nicely behind the long center guard. Really nice throw there from Team Cotter, freezing it absolutely perfectly, and also ending up shot rocking. It looks like Team Cotter is sitting 2 here in the 3rd end, with the score
back line.
Cotter 3, Tolley 0, and Tolley having the last rock.
Line's good. Got a curl. Out him.
This rock is moving now.
Oh. Okay,
Right in there.
Curl.
Nice shot there from Team Tolley, because you're keeping both of those red rocks in play close to the center line. So those rocks, although it looks like Team Cotter is sitting 2, those red rocks can actually help Team Tolley as the end goes on. They act as catchers because they're closer behind the T line to that blue stone that's in front. So with those rocks in play, it does allow Tolley the opportunity to get more rocks in play and set up that multiple score that they need at this point of the game, looking at the scoreboard.
Update for you on sheet E to start the fourth, and Team Gwinnard leads Team Barrie 2-0.
That's like ridiculous.
It looks like an interesting call here from Team Cotter. Both teams looking to put pressure on each other with these soft weight shots. Once again, keeping all of those stones in play. It looks like it's really close right now. What do you think, Sherry? Is it blue or is it red?
Yeah.
I wish I could tell.
Kind of wait.
It might be red.
It's not actually bad. I mean, if I just catch this. Totally. Like, you know, what do you think is going to be straight here? Control. Yeah, a little roll it. Just keep our brooms down on everything, eh? Just control, hit and roll right in front there. If we're a little wide and we catch the blue, it's not bad. Yep, 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 yep. Hard, 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 hard.
Great shot.
Pretty good.
Yes, it is, and there's some motion there from Team Tolley trying to open it up just a little bit, just trying to create a little bit more space to get another blue rock in play.
Does it look like I'm throwing that soft? Like, yeah. I think more ice. I think I just got to more ice on the turn. Just dead tight. Is it time? Yes. Worked out okay. He's just guarding.
Quick update for you on sheet F. Virtue took a single point. Score now is 1-2 for Team Thomas.
Leader, yep. Keep it up there, babe. Leader's tight. Line's good. Yep. Yep. Good, 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 good.
No, it might look there like Steve Laycock came up light there with a second shot, but that actually was the call. Even though blue is sitting one, Cotter did elect to play the guard in that shot because he's more than happy to give Team Tolley one. And right now, it's very difficult for Team Tolley to get in there with another point.
We're kind of waiting. I don't like that. I'm okay with this. If we hit one of the guards, it's not bad. Kind of wait. Forward. Okay. Hack. Yeah. You know my hack ends up being bored anyways.
I think I was given false news about sheet F. I thought it was one red, but it looks like it's one blue. So Thomas leads that game 3-0.
Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Close. Close.
this curl enough. They're trying to get it too, and it'll just hit the guard.
Sorry. Well, it was probably hot.
Epping takes a single point in the third end for a score of 2-0 for Epping over Patterson.
Now with the front of the house opened up, once again it looks like Laycock's discussing throwing another guard to protect the situation in the forefoot.
Yeah.
That is 4-1 we saw.
Line's good.
Jim Cotter, always a cool player to watch. He never seems to get too rattled and always stays calm and relaxed. He was in Penticton recently presenting a junior day camp to the Penticton junior curlers. So that was great to see.
That's fantastic to see. And it's awesome that there's so many people, so many curlers in our sport that go above and beyond the expectations outlined for them. And that's one of the things I personally love about curling so much is the amazing people that are in this sport. Because without them, without people like Jim Cotter who do something like that for our juniors, then there would be no curling, and it would definitely be a sad thing. But now with Cotter plugging the front of the house up, it looks like it's going to be a tricky shot. It looks like a run back here upcoming from Adam Cheka.
Yep. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep. Whoa, yep. Hard, 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 hard.
Oh, that like jumped too.
Definitely move some things around there in the forefoot, and after all is said and done, it looks like Tolley is still sitting one with the hammer here in the third end.
Go out more. Does curl up. We only need to nick this. This might actually curl. Yeah.
Like you almost need some curl.
Looks like Team Cotter has some decisions to make here.
Yeah.
You're looking at some tricky options over there on the right-hand side of the sheet.
I think like half. No, yeah, okay. Like here?
It looks like they're trying to
I think
figure out
it'll
how
curl a
they can
bit,
get
too.
that blue rock out of there. But if I were Team Cotter, I don't
Yeah.
think it's necessarily
hack right here?
required that they remove it.
Looks like they've made a decision.
What do you think they're doing, Jerry?
Must be trying to tap their red.
just about got lucky there from Team Cotter, because I think the call was to go off the red that was just in the top left-hand side of the 12-foot. But when all is said and done, it does. It opens up the 4-foot for Adam Cheka to get a second point in there, but it is not an easy shot for sure.
Whatever you want, but I mean, what kind of weight are you going to play? Okay. You're going to throw like, let's throw it, like hack. Maybe he threw hack. Whatever you rather play.
Little update for you. At the end of the third end, Team Gunlickson shakes hands, admits defeat with a 7-1 loss to Team Botcher.
What a result for Team Botcher, and that's the same thing that's happened to them in the morning draw. They are absolutely on fire here on Saturday in Penticton. It's not often to see a WCT event game and after only 3 ends, but Team Botcher has managed to pull off 2 of those today.
Yep.
Let's watch this shot come in.
Looks like he's trying to get a little rub off and roll into the 4-foot, and he is oh so close. But it looks like it's only going to be the single point for Team Tolley here in the third. But they do get on the scoreboard at the end of the third end. Team Cotter leads Team Tolley 3-1, and Cotter will have the hammer going into the fourth.
Like to take a moment here to give some credit to our gold sponsors who really contribute a lot to make this event happen. So some of our gold sponsors this evening, we have Cascades Casino, Days Inn Penticton and Conference Center, Murray GMC, Tim Hortons, and New Floors. You may notice that New Floors is also a sponsor of Team Cotter as well. A great business that offers a ton of support to both to the sport of curling as well to our curling club. So thanks a lot to all those gold sponsors.
Well said, Sherry. Again, super important and super appreciated from those sponsors who keep curling events like this alive in our city.
One. Where is it? Line's tight. Line's tight. Well, then 3. Then 3. Yep. Okay. Whoa. That's fine. Whoa.
And now without the hammer, it looks like Team Tolley and lead Cam Watt are playing a center guard.
Want a little more?
So as Team Cotter moves that center guard off the guard right off the center, and it looks like Team Tolley is going to waste no time to put it right back on the center line.
Keep it clean, clean.
If you hit it in the middle, it doesn't know if it's right clicking or not.
Okay.
It's really
Good toss. Good boy. Yeah.
sheet around here. Gale?
Perfect.
Nicely placed rock for Team Cotter.
Yes, indeed.
Or sorry, Team Tolley. Sorry.
And even though they have the hammer in this end, it looks like Team Cotter is going to continue to play behind those center line guards.
It's like back four. Or, oh yeah, back four.
And
Matt's
with a-
calling a little tap back there.
You betcha. With a whole mess of guards up in front, it would be a great play to get one right in behind.
Where is it? Line's good. Okay. Adam. Yep. Cam. That's fine.
Great rock.
That's good.
Maybe not quite as deep
Just,
as
too much
he
ice,
wanted
I
to end
guess.
up with that tap, but it's in play, it's counting, it's shot, it's behind all the guards, so not bad nonetheless. That's
Right,
just a
coming
pistol
around,
of a shot there from Tyrell Griffith. Removes both the blue stone and sits shot stone in the top 12 foot.
Quick update for you on sheet E. Guinard takes another single point to lead the game 3-0 over Barry.
Real. Line's good. Yep. Real. Yep. Hard. Fuck. Sorry, buddy. Just way out there.
And just another tick there. You know, they call curling the game of inches, and that's a perfect example of that. Tolley just ticks the guard and rolls off to the side.
Sorry, buddy. I thought it looked like it was just hanging out there, and then the second I got off. Yeah. Sorry.
So now here with hammer, Cotter is looking to play the draw over to the side behind the blue corner guards, and even though it's not a rock of his own color that he's trying to draw behind, with the hammer he's trying to draw the play away from the center line, just to open up those rings a little bit.
Looked like that rock must have picked.
Yeah, I think you're right, Sherry. That's just an unfortunate break for Team Cotter there. You could see just past the Tim Hortons logo there on the ice, it totally lost its handle. And they're letting it come to a complete stop before they take it off.
We haven't seen many picks this at all this tournament.
No, overall the ice has been really great, and that goes lots of credit there to our fantastic ice team of Chris Jones, the head iceman, and Dean Jones and Andrew Hill also helping out with him down there. They spent so many hours here before the event and during the event getting the ice surface in absolutely tip-top shape, sanding the rocks, making sure everything is perfect for these elite curlers here this weekend.
Clean. Clean. Yep. 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 Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Nice shot by Tolley. Sitting 2 on the outside edge of the 12-foot.
Yeah. Lots of rings there for Cotter and Laycock, but it looks like they're going to try and open it up a little bit here with the hammer in the 4th.
No. Like, whoa, it's curling. It's put it up like 5 times. It must be interesting when someone's saying whoa and the other guy says yes. Yeah. Well, it's the first angle you get to see because you hit a rock in the back. We had an opportunity. We could have got juice straight back. We got 3. Yeah.
Will he scare it out the side? Yes, he will. With a rock that fast, you know the granite's going to move.
Slide throw. Okay. Are those touching, those guards? Yeah, like is there drag or they just gonna be able to rip it? Let's go, boys. Let's make this. Mine's good, yep. 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 Mine's good, yep. Yep. Wow.
Not quite enough weight there.
No, comes up a little bit short.
Weird.
Quick update for you on sheet D, Patterson versus Epping. Patterson was able to take 2 points in that last end. Now the game is tied at 2.
Swatsky working with that directional sweeping to try and get that rock hidden behind that stack of guards on the left side, but I think there may be just a piece available for Adam Cheka here with his first shot.
It's curling, so you could throw like pack weight. Okay. Yeah. Well, no, I mean light too, absolutely. What kind of weight? It's gonna, I think you need more because it'll go. You gotta keep it on this side for a while. Yeah. Yeah.
Over on sheet F, Virtue took 2 points in that 4th end. So Thomas is 3 and Virtue has 2 points.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. Hard. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Yep, guys, yep, yep, yep. Gotta tap it through. Gotta tap it through, guys.
That's a really nice precision shot there from Cheka, and the home crowd here lets him know. Not only does he remove the redstone, he gets it completely out of play with that soft board weight. Now, without the hammer, sitting 2 here in the fourth.
I thought you just kind of not started it, just kind of got her pointed at the beginning, so that's why I sort of jumped it. No.
All the way across the sheet, trying to get behind the stack of blues over on the right-hand side, but I think it is still open.
This is where you had your other one.
Team Tolley to get
You're
it.
a little in on it though. Normal. Jason, roll.
Sounds like the crowd has gotten a little bigger in this Penticton Curling Club. There's more and more people behind us. It's sounding noisier every 20 minutes or so.
Oh yeah, and that's great to see. And I think the reason here is right outside on sheet C, where you got a hometown favorite like Matt Tolley and a perennial BC competitor like Jim Cotter. Fans are here split cheering for both teams, and it really brings people into the club here on Saturday night.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yeah, a little big. Fuck.
An unfortunate rollout there for Adam Cheka, so it opens the door for Jim Cotter to go for a blank end. And it looks like he's got a couple options here to try and achieve that.
First all was this one.
Yeah. Can you get me water?
Right.
Thank you.
So it looks like they discussed a couple different shots there, including running the outside blue in, but I think Cotter's making the right call here. With his last shot, I think the best shot is always to keep it simple. Hit the blue, roll out, blank the end, and head on to the fifth.
Quick update for you on sheet A, Team Blandford versus Giel, now tied at 1, starting the 6th end.
And that's just bad luck there from Team Cotter. I know they were looking at that, but it's not a very high percentage chance that you'd run into that one rock way over in the 12-foot, but that is the case. So it's a force for Cotter, and the score after 4, Cotter 3, Tolley 1.
There's way too much weight.
Cotter 4, excuse me, Tolley 1.
But you're getting chances. This is so frustrating.
We can still do this.
Totally.
We actually got it together.
Yeah, let's get a juice here.
Pick up the energy level a bit too. It's feeling
I was just, yeah. I was just losing a
Halfway
lot.
through this game and start of the fifth end, I'd like to take a shout out to our silver sponsors, Edward Jones, Copper Mug, Cannery Brewing Company,
Get our juice.
Canadian Tire, and of course the City of Penticton. Thank you so much for your support of this wonderful event here in Penticton.
And one really neat thing, talking about one of those sponsors, one really neat thing one of them did that may be unique to this event was the Cannery Brewing Company. I know on Thursday they opened their doors to all the curlers in the afternoon. They brought all the teams together to have sort of a club social down at the cannery to try some great Penticton craft beers and get all the curlers chatting with one another. Something I think that's really awesome about this event here in Penticton.
That mixer is quite a unique part of this whole event, and Cannery Brewing Company has helped Penticton Curling Club over the years again and again. Just a great support of our club, and we really do appreciate their service and coincidentally their beer as well.
Yes, it is definitely has my endorsement.
Looks like it's coming down. Adam's in. Yeah. Feel like it's getting a little
So
fudgier.
Cotter's first rock ending up right on the lid. It looks like Tolley's electing to play the corner guard again here with the hammer in 5.
15-5.
So it's an interesting strategy call here from Tolley in the first end. Oftentimes you'd see teams split the corner guards. You play one on the right-hand side of the sheet and one on the left-hand side of the sheet. But here Tolley's playing both of his corner guards to the right-hand side of the sheet. And I think the reason he's doing that is to try and eliminate the possibility of a double kill. Because if the two rocks are directly in line with each other, no matter what the other team tries, there's going to be something left over at the end of it.
That's right, Chris. Time for Matt to make his move here, hey?
Yeah, it could be early in the end for this, but with 3 red rocks in the rings, staggered the way they are, you do have to make a move on it at some point.
Okay. Back out then.
Not sure that the triple is there, but I think you can definitely get rid of 2.
And I think here, I don't think necessarily they're trying to get them out of the rings, they're just trying to move them behind the tee line. Because if right now they're causing them a problem, but if they move them behind the tee line, set them in the back 4 or back 8, then those rocks can actually help Tolley generate a point or 2.
Line's good.
Later on this end.
Room. Adam.
Keep going, keep going. That's fine.
And the
That's
shot
fine.
from Jason Laurence does just that. It just moves him around just a tiny little bit, and he's trying to get those rocks into a place where they can be beneficial and usable by Team Tolley.
Heel. The third.
Just a miss there from Team Cotter, and he got caught there in the center line with that heavy weight. It just didn't curl as much as he may have hoped.
I mean, this is kind of juicy. I like this control. Yeah, but I'd like to get this one back, though. It's control. Whoa! Yep.
Now Tolley's trying to take advantage of
Yep.
the corner guards. He put
Yep.
up earlier in the end,
Hard.
where he's trying to get the roll
Hard.
behind to set up the deuce.
Hard.
And can the sweepers hold it to get the roll?
Fuck.
No, it looks like they'll stick it right
Just
on the beat.
stomp the shit out of it. Oh, God.
Never mind that. Heel. The hair low. Yeah. Rotate.
Penticton Curling Club is hosting a couple of cool events coming up in the near future. Starting off next Friday night, we have the Ladies Bonspiel throughout the weekend of November 30th to December 2nd. Followed a couple weeks later by the men's regional playdowns, December 14th to 16th. So we're just a busy little club.
Oh yeah, lots of events going on here before and after the new year. To find out any more information, you can call the Curling Club or visit us online at www.pentictoncurlingclub.com.
Yeah, sure. Kind of wait, Adam. More ice then. Hair more, bud. Hair more. Just control, guys. Let's make this.
Looks like Team Barry was able to generate a point in the fifth end.
Clean,
So
clean,
Barry sits one,
clean,
and Gwinnard has 3
Clean.
points.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Let's see what Tolley's able
Whoa.
to generate
Yep.
here.
Yep.
After a really nice double from Cotter to clear out all of the mess right in that 4-foot. Tolley's left with no choice but to hit and try and stay frozen there on shot rock.
Let's go, buddy. Put it down.
Come on, rip it.
Well, that one was just. I mean, well, no. This is straight though. That shouldn't curl at all. But you're right. But that.
Lots of great communication with these two players. I see they've both skipped many games. They're both excellent curlers. So they're doing their best to learn each other this year and start off this next 4-year run.
Oh yeah, and that's one of the biggest things in curling is communication. And you look all the way up and down the ice, you see the skip and the third communicating with each other, and you see, look at that, the sweepers are constantly communicating the weight down the ice, and that's what makes a perfect curling shot, is that communication, that participation from all 4 players on the team. And just like that, the rocks switch places. It's Tolley sitting 1, but Cotter is pretty much dead, frozen, right on top of it.
Let's make this.
Pretty tough to remove that red rock.
Yeah.
So Matt's going to place one over on the other side there and undercover.
Yeah. Big edge button. That's what I'm giving you, hey? Oh, might be all there. No, line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Yep. Line's good. Not bad.
And a bit of an unforced error from Tolley there. He just glides a little bit too far, leaving Tolley sitting still only 1 on the left-hand side of the 4-foot.
Yep. Not terrible.
Update for you on Team F. Team Thomas was able to score a couple of points in the 5th end, so Thomas sits with 5 points over Virtue's 2.
And Cotter tries to get the roll, but stays just staggered there on the right-hand side of the 4-foot, leaving 2 rocks in play. And Tolley looks like he's going to have to make a move on it.
It'd just be like 2's good. If we could get 2, that'd be awesome. I think this. I think we just do this. Just know it's your call. Like if this would just be devastating if this rock stays in 3rd shot. Okay, what kind of weight are you playing? Firm? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, curl, 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 curl.
Wow. Local crowd goes a little excited about that one. This
Very nice shot there from Adam, and he avoided the one risk that was present there was the jam on the back one, and just the way he hit it, it just slid out in front of that blue rock. Although he didn't get the roll behind the guard, he is sitting 2, and they're very spread out, which makes a double very difficult, if not impossible, for Jimmy Cotter.
Such an important game for both teams, sitting at 1 win, 2 losses through this event so far.
Yeah, a loss here doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be eliminated from qualifying for the playoff round, but a win certainly would help their chances greatly.
Go, 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 go!
Nice try there from Cotter, getting the roll, but just not far enough. And that is what he intended to do, was a hit and roll. Because those rocks were so far apart, the double takeout was definitely the more difficult shot, so he thought trying the roll to try and limit Team Tolley to 1 point, but leaving it open does open the door for Adam Cheka to hit and score 2.
Away, I mean, I think this is pretty straight. You just threw control. Out turn. Well, this is the one you told me straight, so should be.
Yep! Whoa, 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 whoa. Close.
Final stone
Clean,
here
clean.
in 5.
Yep, clean. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just a quick clean from the brushers. Hits it dead on the nose, and it stays right there. So it's a 2-point score for Team Tolley, and you can hear it from the local crowd. So at the end of the 5th end, Matt Tolley's coming back. It is Cotter 4, Tolley 3. Jim Cotter will have the hammer going into 6.
Yep. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, steal out, right? Steal, steal, steal. That's what we do. We do. Chalk it up. 2 guards? Yeah, high first, hey? High first. Find your hair tight. Okay. Oh, then whoa, whoa, whoa. Just one though. That's good. Oh boy, Cam. Good throw, bud.
Well, 2 ends of play left, Chris.
Yeah, and a
6,
close
7, 8,
game.
3 ends. Yeah.
Playing 6-3 ends left to play, and it's a close game so far, and that's what you have to expect with the teams both tied in the standings.
Quick update for you on sheet A. Blandford takes 2
Another one,
points
eh?
in the 6th end, so leads the game 3-1 over Giel.
Yep.
So with the
good,
center
little
line
room.
guard up here without the hammer,
Little
Lee
room, keep it clean.
Cam Watt
Keep it clean.
is trying to freeze the Cotter stone that is sitting just top
Out
button.
him, out him, out him clean, out him clean. Yep, yep. Hard, buddy. Hard. Hard, hard, hard. Come on, go drag it, guys. Go, go, go. Yep. Hard, hard, hard. Hard, 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 hard. Yeah, hard, 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 hard. Hard, hard, hard. It's fine, good throw.
I want to send a big shout out to Andrew Jacobite and his crew of Groovy Productions who has really helped us along in helping to allowing us to stream these events live. It's really exciting. We really appreciate his support.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure all you guys at home appreciate being able to watch these events, and it does make it run so smoothly here at the Penticton Curling Club. There's a nice display right in front of us. All we have to do is sit down, call the game, and it works really well.
What a shot.
Excellent shot there from Team Cotter. There, it doesn't look like there's any space whatsoever between those two red stones.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean you can, but it's like it's back house.
It's be a tough shot for Jason. That top guard might cause him a little bit of problems.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
His line looks really good.
Close. Yep.
And that wave looks great. Just enough to cause a little bump.
Hard.
A little more space between those two red rocks in the 4 foot.
Yeah, with the guards in front, there's no way you can throw weight at him, but you do have to throw just a little bit, just like that. Create some separation, put some rocks behind the tee line, and now the pressure's on Team Cotter to see what he can do.
Well, if we go here, though, just... Yep, a little bit. Yep. Keep it up there. Keep it up there.
And sitting two with the hammer, it looks like Cotter's electing to play the guard, and that's a smart play. With the scoreboard the way it is, and having the hammer,
Ideally,
sitting two
just on
with
this
guards
side.
in front means Tolley's now in a chasing position.
Snows? Yeah, I know. Firm.
Quick update for those following the game on sheet D. Team Epping was able to
I want it on
generate a
this
single
side.
point to lead that game 3-2 over Patterson. It's been a tight game there.
Whoa.
And Lawrence going for the run back, but peels both the guards. Not a bad situation for Tolley. Tries to clear up the front just a little bit and make the shot stone more accessible for his next shot.
No, don't just stop. I disagree. Yeah. Okay. What do you want to do? Yeah. Just full, bud. Yeah. 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 A little more. Let's go, boys. Oh, fuck.
This rock's sure hanging out there. Good outcome.
Just didn't come up for him, and there's been a few in that spot today with the ice as straight as it is. And although it wasn't the shot that they intended, it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world, because now you look at it, you got two, although red is sitting two, they are both behind the tee line, so it does create an opportunity for Tolley to come down in front of him.
Is it behind the button? Just like if we tap it.
You'll see these players do the exact same thing in the hack every single time as part of their routine, and it really helps them create the same shot over and over. And
oh yeah, and consistency is the key at this level. I know I was speaking to one of the players from a different team here at this event, and he said he had 13 steps that he executes before every single shot.
And I know who that is.
Yeah, those steps are those steps are crucial to making every shot exactly the same.
Excellent.
Yeah. We just freeze? Or, okay.
Well, they got rid of that pesky blue rock there for Team Cotter.
Wait, Adam.
They did. Now the pressure is definitely on Team Tolley with no guards and 3 red rocks in play. They definitely have to make a move to remove something here.
Whoa! Hey, Eddie. Roll, roll, roll.
And just not quite enough roll there. They were going for the pin, but they got ever so close. But it still is Cotter sitting 2 with the last rock here in 6.
Well, I guess technically if you do blank, you can get them back to a blank. It's not the end of the world. Right? Or it's still steal again. Which one? Yeah. Sorry. I didn't think it was going to be that straight. Did you?
Interesting shot there from Laycock, because now with 2 rocks behind the tee line, it does set up the pocket. I think the original call from him was to try and clear all 3 of those red rocks, just move them away from the forefoot, so the opportunity doesn't exist for the freeze like Tolley is looking at right now.
If we just reset, don't you think? Well, if you make the double and roll. Oh, it doubles. You like this? Okay. Okay. That's jaw. Trust me, it's a jaw. It's different. Yeah, well, this is the button. I'll tighten it up a little bit.
So this call here, I think, is definitely dictated by the scoreboard and the time in the game. Down by 1 late in the game, Tolley's electing to play the freeze rather than the hit. And this is definitely a shot that's trying to hopefully end them in a steal.
Line's good. Where is it? Line's good. Line's good. Room. Oh, it's all there. Whoa. It's all there. Line's good.
Nice shot there from Tolley. He bumps it just a little bit, but right now it is Tolley sitting one without the hammer here in 6.
If we just let it work, you wanted to freeze on that one. No, if you put it in the pot, like then you just rip the same thing. If you tap it in the pocket, it's exactly the same. You could be charged for a cut like that. Okay.
Over on sheet F, Team Thomas still leads Team Virtue with a score of 5-3 after the 6th end. Lots of heat here for Jim Cotter. Clears out a lot of the rocks.
Really nice shot from Jim Cotter there. Not only does he remove the shot stone, he also removes several of those rocks that were hanging out behind the tee line. And those were the dangerous rocks here in an end where you have the hammer.
Doesn't matter. Just all we gotta do is make the double, that's all. No, this is the straight turn. Is this a straight turn? You're going straight turn? This is the straight turn. What kind of weight are you playing? Heel?
Looks like Tolley's going for the double here, and I think that's the shot you got to call in this situation. There is always the option of trying to freeze to the back one or something to generate a steal here, but the risk on that shot is just too high, because if, as shown on the last shot, if you don't make it just perfect, then Cotter's just going to blast it and set up a multiple score. If you double out both the reds right now, it's probably going to end in the blank, which isn't the worst situation in the world for Team Cheka.
Whoa!
And these curlers are just getting caught by those straight spots here again. It just didn't quite come up enough for Adam, and it's going to be a draw for 2 here in 6 for Jim Cotter.
It's a bit full. You're
And our feature game here on sheet C, Team Cotter making a draw to take 2 points here. Now sitting 6 over Tolley's 3 at the end of the 6th end.
Fault. Sorry, guys. No, let's just let's get it too.
I'd like to take a moment and send a shout out to our bronze sponsors. Helping us support this event this weekend here is the Penticton Herald, Gilchrist and Company, Brentview Developments of Penticton, Penticton Western News, our local McDonald's, Skaha Ford, and RPR Heating and Air Conditioning.
I went first, bud.
With the 3-point lead here in 7, the lead's first rock for Team Cotter goes straight into the rings.
One. Letting go, guys. A little bit. Yeah. Oh. Oh boy. Good toss. Good toss.
Our Sunday morning draws start at 8:15 a.m. Our featured game will be on Sheet C, and we will be featuring Team Barrie versus Team Virtue, but also at the same time frame, we've got Patterson versus Thomas, Cotter versus Blandford, Botcher versus Tolley, Gunlickson versus Giel, Epping versus Gwinnard. Please join us.
Yeah, on the final day of round robin play with the records starting to make themselves clear, it'll be a key game for many of those teams hoping to qualify for tiebreakers or the playoffs.
Is he going to be in? Okay, then, yep. Why not? If he's going to be in, let's get it behind him. It's fine.
And you see the same strategy from Tolley again here in the 7th with 2 corner guards or 2 rocks on the same side of the sheet rather than split up across the sheet. With that one drifting into the house a little bit, though, it does give Cotter the opportunity to hit here with Tyrell Griffith's first stone.
Good communication between the thrower and the skip.
Yeah, and that's what those elite teams do so well.
Isn't that true? Quick update on Sheet D. Team Patterson was able to take a single point in the end of the 7th end, tying the game at 3 points with Team Epping.
Nice throw from the second there. Not only does he clear out the blue stone in the edge of the 12 foot, he rolls absolutely perfectly right in front of shot stone on the button.
One guard again. Line's great. Room. Got him. Got to overbury it. Yeah. Go, whoa. Yep. Oh, it is now. Jesus.
Rock's going a little deep.
Heavy.
Behind the tee line, but still in play. Tolley trying to set up that multiple point and using the corner guard to its fullest. Even though there are 3 rocks in play, the way to a multiple point score is to try and play behind the guards that you set up. And just like that, now that the first 5 rocks have been thrown, those guards can go away.
Corner guard. What about Adam? What about doing this? Okay.
And it's still early in the end, so second Jason Laurence will use his second rock to put up another corner guard. Still trying to play away from those rocks on the center line.
Okay. We're gonna have to make a play this sometime. We need to remove 3 rocks. Now they're not healing.
It's an interesting call there from Cotter to go after the rock in play rather than the corner guard. And the situation he leaves since he stuck his shooter was now Tolley has an opportunity to freeze down to it.
Well, yeah, I think it's all there, isn't it? Hey, whoa, whoa. Fit hard, Cam.
Those brushers are working overtime tonight. Laurence and Watt drag it just far enough for a 4th shot, but it is here in the 7th end. Cotter sitting 3 without the hammer.
Update you on sheet A.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's
We've
all
had
that
4
really
blank
matters
ends.
there. Ah.
We've had 4 blank ends on sheet A with Gill versus Blandford, and Blandford's in the lead with a score of 3-1.
Maybe we could roll off the back. Never mind. That would have been
Sitting 3 without, it looks like Laycock is trying to protect those points in the rings by playing a guard right on center line.
Maybe came over the center line a little farther than he'd like to go.
Yeah, it was just an overcurl there. Because this does leave Tolley the opportunity to get at those 2 rocks that are sitting top 8 and top 4 on the center line.
I mean, it wouldn't be bad if we make the double. I don't think we make the double. You got to get the back one off the 4-foot too. You got to get the back one off. Yeah, you got to get that one off. But then he just guards. What about run back?
Or we run back now and don't have to worry about doing all that hard shit.
Yeah. Pop. No. I know. Okay, let's do it, whatever you want.
Well, don't you want to top the rocks
After
back?
quite a lot of discussion here with Team Tolley, it looks like they've come to a decision.
Top the rock to back house. Whoa, 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 whoa,
It looks really close
whoa,
there.
whoa, whoa, yep, yep.
As he bumps the top 12-foot stone back closer to the tee line, it is still Cotter sitting 3, although there are now 2 blue stones sitting 4th and 5th in the top 12. And looking at this situation here, it's really tempting as a curler to want to throw peel away to 6-second rock, just to try and clear out all those red stones. But when you're down by 3 points, those can actually work as your friends. You can use those as nerve-wracking as it may be in the middle of an end. You can use those, keep them in the back to try and set up a score of 2 or even 3, which is what Tolley would desperately need in this situation.
Fans and spectators having a lot of fun here tonight.
Oh yeah, not sure if they can pick it up on our microphones here, but we got a full house, and they're definitely showing their support for both sides here. And without the hammer, Cotter just elects to throw the guard, try and protect those 3 shot stones near the tee line, make it a little bit more difficult for Tolley to try and set up a play and get a few rocks, in that 4 foot.
Not thin. If you thin this rock is not hitting 7. You need to hit 6. Firm, heel. Like Nick. Yeah.
Little update for you on Sheet F. Team Thomas must have taken a few points there right in the end. I see some handshaking going on. Team Virtue and Team Thomas are finishing the game with Thomas coming out ahead.
Yep. Yep. Hard. 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 Hard.
Really nice, amazing shot there.
Excellent throw there from Adam. Still Cotter sitting 1, but he absolutely nailed it to kill 3 of those red stones in the 4-foot.
Very nice shot.
Forgot that might clink. Just no. But no, it's never happening because that rock came off and that rock and this rock. Good news is we're really sure.
Next door on sheet D, we have Team Epping looking for their 3rd win, tied with the so far undefeated Team Patterson. 8th end, 2 rocks left to play.
Regardless what he does, he just do the same thing again.
Here comes the draw from Cotter, settling down just in the back of the rings. It is Cotter sitting 2, but Tolley does have a chance with their last rock to try and make a play and set up a score of 2 or more.
I think he can get it. It's right here.
And with a triple takeout on Adam's first shot, it's those 2 blues that are sitting around just in the top 12 foot that could come into play here.
This is easier. So basically you can get to here. I think that's enough. I like firm, and because at least you can predict it. Like I gave you ice. Yeah.
So it looks like Tolley or Adam is going to throw the run back here with a chance at a multiple score. It's definitely no easy shot, but it is an opportunity.
Epping missed a really tough double shot there and double takeout and loses the game.
Yep.
Score of 4-3
Yep.
for Team Patterson. Remaining undefeated.
Hard!
Sweepers working hard to try and hold it. Can they save it? Oh, not quite.
Let's try. That was 1, right? Yeah.
That was the last rock.
So now after the end of 7, it's a steal of 1 for Jim Cotter. Heading home here in 8, Team Tolley's going to have the hammer, down 7-3.
I think we should shake. Thanks, guys.
And 4 points will be enough. It looks like it's going to be handshakes from Team Tolley.
Very nicely played, and our feature game now concludes. I'll just give you a little update on the other 2 sheets that remain on the ice. We have Team Blandford with 3 points against Giel, who has 1. There's a couple of red Blandford rocks in the house and a couple of rocks left to come down. 1 rock each left on sheet E. Gwinnard just threw a nice takeout. Barry's sitting 1 in the house right now. Guinard is leading that game 5-2. 2 rocks left in play. Thank you for joining us this evening. Our next feature game is Barrie versus Virtue at 8:15 a.m.
Thanks. Hi, I'm Jody Swartz. I'm co-owner of Ashley Home Stores Okanagan, and we're here today at the Boys and Girls Club in Kelowna, getting ready to present 30 beds to children in need. Hope to Dream believes that every child deserves a good night's sleep and a bed to call their own. It's a campaign where Ashley Home Stores donate a portion of mattress sales to purchase beds for children in need. It's a wonderful, meaningful way to give back to children. For every mattress sold, we've raised money to purchase a bed for a child in need. And I'm happy to say we've raised enough money to buy 30 beds for children today. We believe by helping a child sleep well, they are poised to lead a healthier, more productive life. And we are proud to be able to give back this way. These kids are the next generation, and it is our duty to help give them every advantage and opportunity we can. Thanks to our amazing staff who have helped us raise enough money to purchase these beds for the kids today. And we also want to say thanks to our loyal customers. And we hope that they feel good when they purchase a bed from us, knowing that a portion of the money will go toward buying a bed for a child in need. This is our first Hope to Dream event for Ashley Home Store Okanagan, and we hope to have many more future events. We feel that this is an important way to give back to the community.
Fat bike is a mountain bike that has wider tires that you run at a slightly lower pressure, well actually quite a bit lower than a normal mountain bike, but it gives you a lot of traction and control on the snow and just makes riding so much more fun. It's actually ridiculous.
So the fat bike here kind of lengthens your riding season, giving you a bigger tire, bigger patch in the snow, so you can just keep riding, you know. So it's nice to do the indoor training stuff, but when it comes to fat biking and being outdoor, that just really amps it up. It's a lot of fun.
Normal mountain bike tires are, let's say, 2.3 inches wide. Fat bikes are anywhere from 5 inches wide. So it allows you to ride on snow. Yeah, basically enjoy the winter conditions where you normally wouldn't. It would be a nightmare to do it on a normal mountain bike. Gives you a little bit of a change from cross-country skiing or downhill skiing. Or it just offers another opportunity of activity that you can do on the mountain. Snow's great. Spend the morning fat biking and the afternoon skiing if you want, or vice versa.
Mountain biking's fun. Everyone who mountain bikes knows it's fun. But fat biking brings a whole new element to it. The bike feels a little ridiculous when you're on it because the tires are so big that as soon as I get on my fat bike, it's just for fun. You can't even begin to be serious on this thing. Yeah, you just have to laugh at yourself. And if you wipe out, you're in the snow. It doesn't matter.